When you first click on the Rental Property tab in Quicken, it automatically opens to the Rent Center. You'll notice two drop-down menus. The first one lets you choose whether you want to view all your properties together or focus on just one at a time. The second drop-down is for your date range. So it may default to current year, but you can switch it to month or weekly or whatever amount of whatever time frame you want to analyze. Below this, you'll see a summary box that has details in it like vacancies. For example, we've got a couple vacancies right now, and we have a couple properties that are being rehabbed. So Quicken helps me keep track of all these situations right here. Now, if I select one of the rows in the Rent Center, I can also enter a rent payment directly. This is nice or handy if a tenant hands you cash or a check or pays in some other way and you just want to enter it quickly without having to open up anything else. Now, if I click on one of these properties, it'll open up the rental property or the edit rental property window. Here's where you can enter details about the property. Notice I usually abbreviate my properties just because of making videos. I want to keep my anonymity, so I just put abbreviations in here, but you can type the full name of the property if you want. Of course, you can put your address in here as well. And you can also choose whether it's a single unit or a multi-unit property. Down here, you can track the value of your property. That's really nice and helpful if you're planning on refinancing. And if it's a multi-unit property, you'll see an area over here where you can set up each unit individually. And this makes it easier to track tenants and rent payments separately within that multi-unit property. Under the Property Documents tab, you can attach documents like your lease, maybe your property deed or tax information, other important documents you can attach. Finally, if we scroll down to the bottom under the totals area, you'll notice a series of icons. These represent things like vacant units, rent due, rent overdue, late payments, and lease end dates. You may see these icons pop up depending on the status of your properties, so it's helpful to know what they mean at a glance.